Welcome to Good Mythical More. You know someone. You got someone in your life that does something annoying. You don't know if it's worth bringing it up to them, confronting them about it, so you're gonna ask us and risk us, the discussion getting back to them via.
But we're gonna tell
internet.
you whether or not you should definitively confront them. I mean, we're gonna give you the answers here.
Yeah.
Wonder no more. But first, we're gonna play Who You Talking About. This is when we read a comment that was made by one of you and we guess whether it's about me
One of
or
us.
Link. Girl in PJs says blank morphed into a southern granny when blank scooted onto his foot, and I'm here for it. I'm 100% sure this is Rhett morphed into a southern granny when Link scooted onto his foot, and I'm here for it because
You remember me scooting onto your foot?
I remember it happening, but I also remember people talking about it after the fact because I made a little noise.
I don't remember.
Little
this.
granny noise.
All right, so we're saying Rhett. Yep, that's right.
All I'm gonna tell you is it's from the 70s.
Oh, you're on my
And-
foot.
Oh, am I? Sorry.
That's the way I talk when I get hurt. oh, you're on my foot.
It must not have hurt too bad.
It hurt just enough.
It hurt, but you were amused by it. Oh, look at that. You get to sit on the thing, and then I get to sit on the thing.
I thought you guys were gonna sit on it at the same time.
Oh, well, we will eventually.
I was picturing an iconic scene from the L Word.
Well, yeah, sure. We'll sit on it at the same time. I haven't seen the L Word, but
Now, this is real gold, so it could bend.
why are you spreading your legs? I thought maybe we'd be tandem.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Well, then I'm not on the toilet. I'm on you.
Okay.
No, move
Hey,
over.
Granny wants you to get on the toilet with her. This sounds like something that your grandma would have done with you. Now, all right, little Link. I mean, the way you got some weird relationships going on. Okay.
Just because my grandma took the gum out of her mouth after pushing her tongue through it and then putting it over my tongue so that I would learn how to blow a bubble.
Okay, now-
doesn't mean I sat on her lap while she was taking a
Okay,
deuce.
come do a little hockey. Come do a little hockey. Okay, if you want to share the toilet with me, put your butt crack on this side.
I haven't seen the L Word. How did they do it? Like this?
We'll talk about it later.
Like two guys?
Hold on.
Like two guys on one toilet?
Yeah.
Two lesbians on one toilet?
Yeah, it was two
Don't
43-year-old straight men who were on the
Google
toilet
that.
together in that
Problem is,
iconic scene.
we moved the toilet. Did you? We moved it so close you can't see it. So we got to come back here.
You know what?
Then we're going over here. Here we go.
I believe. Let's lock that. I think I can sit. I think with my height and my legs.
Yeah, you sit up here. Double decker. There you go. And then I'll.
Then you just sit right. You just come right in. There we go. Now you just come right in here. Okay, let's.
It does seem like a weird, like, plumber-themed float.
Yeah.
At a
Hey, don't bring that
parade.
chair in. You want this? You want this right here, man? There you go. There you go.
Okay, so I'm going to read you some tweets from Mythical Beasts about people that are annoying in their lives. You're going to tell them whether or not they should address it or
Okay.
forget about it.
Okay.
All right. Let's
This
hear
first one is actually from a Mythical crew member, not a Mythical Beast. My girlfriend leaves dirty paper towels in the white couch cushions, yet won't let me eat chocolate on the white couch, and that's unfair. And of course, this is from Mythical Chef Josh.
Whoa, he tweeted this.
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, because that's
Come
what.
on out here.
Yeah. All right. Thanks,
You're
Phil.
here.
Can you
should
explain
come
this?
on.
I don't think I really understand.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty
take a
explained in the
knee.
tweet. Okay, so we bought a white couch. We thought it would really accent the nice kind of soft pastel colored rug that we have. Get a lot of natural light in our
You want to
living room.
sit on the?
Kinda, yeah. Let's do. I have not seen the L Word either, but I imagine it was something like this.
You smell like you've been frying something.
Yeah. Good cooking. Yeah, is it good?
Hey, man.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's nice to know that you're working hard.
I
It's
go
still
home and I
early
smell
enough.
like a carnival every day. It's kind of nice. But we got this white couch, and my girlfriend was like, "It's important that you don't." This makes me want to poop. I have to say that. Sitting on the toilet, I like need. I'm physically. I'm
relaxing.
I'm kegling it right now.
Okay. Yeah.
To not do it.
Right.
So we have this white couch, and she says I can't eat chocolate on it because she's afraid of it getting stained, and I
That's
eat
good.
everything like a slob with my hands.
And she puts paper towels
Yeah.
in the
She,
over
like,
the whole
in
thing?
between the couch. No. She will like blow her nose, do whatever she does with paper towels, and then like,
no!
them in the couch.
No!
So thank you. And she's not on Twitter. She hasn't seen this. She doesn't even watch this show. She doesn't support. No, I'm kidding. I love you very much, Julia, if you watch this. But I'm
okay.
saying you
That
either
ain't
have
enough.
to treat
What you just said
the couch
ain't
like a
enough.
temple, or you let me treat it like my own personal eating tarp.
Wow. Okay.
And it's hard. It's hard because you combine homes. I move my stuff in there, and then the toaster oven is taking up so much counter space.
Okay,
and
so
I don't use the toaster oven.
Now we're talking about other things you got a problem
Yeah.
with.
So what do you want? You want to be able to eat on the couch,
Yeah, well, I want parity in this relationship.
or you want her to stop shoving snot rags in between
right,
the cushions.
and it's not even that I want her to stop shoving snot rags in between the cushions. It's I want her to tell me that, hey, I see that you see that there is a disparity in the ways in which we treat this couch. Is what I really want.
You don't
right?
want
It's
her
not
to
about
stop. You just want her to let you do the thing.
I can
you
eat.
wanna do.
I can eat chocolate anywhere. I can eat chocolate on the pink chair next to the couch.
Is this the tone you use when speaking with her?
No, it's really not. I'm BSing for the show, man.
Okay.
It's not a real issue. I just,
This is fake?
No, it's like, it's a real thing that happens. It's not a real thing that's causing me strife is what I'm saying.
Right, but
Like,
you
it was
do
a
want-
silly
backpedaling.
tweet.
You do want
And
it
no one
rectified.
told me that this tweet was going to end up with me on the show, so thank you for this. But it was just something, but this is a real thing that happens.
It's too late now, man.
I think
Yeah.
you
The
just, send her,
damage
you
has
just
been
send her
done.
this. Perfectly normal. You're sitting on a gold toilet making
Yeah.
a case.
Classic, pays
yeah.
the bills at home,
You know what? Just keep it to yourself.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
And if I'm being honest, I did get some little chocolate stains on the couch, but I flipped the cushions. so-
Get out of here, man.
You can only
Get out of here. I thought he was lying halfway through the thing.
You want to?
Let's hear another one.
Okay. I wasn't going to complain about my partner, but this reminded me of my husband's habit of cleaning dishes with paper towels and leaving the paper towels on the counter. Just use a real cloth. And this is from @LadyCynthiana.
Well, this is
Another paper towel related incident here.
this is wasteful. Like having a bunch of using paper towels when you absolutely should be using hand towels is a clear-cut situation of waste.
I gotta say, I completely agree with you. I am guilty, not of this specific thing, but I am guilty of using way too many paper towels.
Because they're there on the counter, and
especially
it's very tempting
for
and
wiping
convenient.
things up off of the counter.
Yeah, quicker.
Because I'm like, this towel's gonna get nasty if I wipe this thing up with it. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if the flush works.
Yeah, I mean,
It does.
technically,
Did you hear that?
husband's habit of cleaning dishes with paper towels and leaving the paper towels on the counter. I think, listen, if you're gonna do it, get rid of the evidence. I think the real problem here is
throw it away.
Is leaving a trail.
Well, we're not trying to help the person who's annoying get away with their annoying things. Should
Okay,
she
do this, Heather. You take all of the paper towels that he leaves on the counter, and you just put them in his bed. Which that's your bed. That's a problem. His side of the bed. Have you ever done that? Lots of people say, like, just take all the dishes and put them in their bed. Like, it's something that you'll see written on the internet. Has anyone actually ever done
Yeah, I wouldn't
that
do
punishment of putting things in somebody's bed?
That's a bit.
Heather,
much.
why don't you try that and report back?
I think anything that happens in a communal space that you constantly are running up against, you need to have a conversation about. And you're clearly in the right. I mean, he's not going to be able to defend himself, so go easy on him. Give him an out. It's like go into it with, hey, I want to help you with this problem that is solely yours, but I'm willing to get underneath this with you. Just don't use paper towels in this way. Don't buy paper towels anymore.
Yeah, cut off the paper towel supply.
Yep, cut him off.
See what he does then.
All right, next.
My younger sister sleeps on the bunk bed above me.
Okay.
She takes her contacts out while lying in bed and disposes of them in the crack between the bed and the wall.
Yeah.
More often than not, they end up all over me in my bed. This is from at Tislerry 711.
Okay, this would be
711.
this would be this isn't great in any scenario, but this is somewhat understandable and acceptable if you're just in a bed by yourself, that you're eventually going to clean up all those stuff. I say as someone
Or
who's
if you're in a regular bed. Christy does this, but she has her own nightstand, and she gets a mountain of dried up contact lenses that are just sitting up there.
but they're on not the floor, they're on the stand.
They're on the stand, and it's her side, and I have nothing to do with that.
But
Now, if they were trickling down on me from above, that's a little, I mean, it's not a little feller, but it is nasty. I know what you did with your little fellers. Sorry, Stevie. It has to be
I
said.
put them on the windowsill to watch them dry in the sun. And then sold them at a gym show.
Well, it made me think, like, what else is she putting down that crack?
Yeah, boogers.
Yeah.
Boogers.
It doesn't just, it's not limited to
Yep.
contacts.
Yep. That's why, Larissa, you have to confront her because some of those contact lenses are boogers.
I mean, this is like if you're in an apartment situation and you have somebody, you remember when we lived at Gorman Crossings, and then there was the guy
College apartment.
above us who would bring his girlfriend over, and they would have very loud intercourse right above us. Remember that?
Not above me. No.
It was above me.
Oh, yeah.
I think their bedroom was right above me.
Okay.
And I felt like I was almost having intercourse. You know what I'm saying? Like I was so close to it.
That's
And
not
so-
how it works.
Right. But in my mind, I was like, I might as well be there.
At least pay for a ticket.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
What's your point?
I was just thinking about people living above people.
I mean, did something drop down?
I was going to say, yeah, if things got unwieldy and something dropped down,
You have to confront it.
and then if I didn't say anything,
You'd have to take it
yeah,
back.
right, yeah. So it's like the contact lens in this situation is like, something that falls off of you during intercourse. And in that case, if somebody's stuffing that down into the wall and it's somehow getting on you,
I will say that's
that might
my goal. My goal when
you need to take legal action.
when engaging in the act is to rock the contact lens right out of her eyes onto the night table.
Oh, God. Let's add to that pile,
Next.
baby.
My girlfriend is always scrolling on the phone while watching a movie, then asks me what happened
Ooh,
at our Struckus.
okay, this is...
Ron, I feel for you, Ron.
You know what Cassie does is she asks me what is happening when no one knows, like when that's part of the show. And I'm like, I don't know.
I'm not the writer.
I'm currently watching to also find out.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We're not supposed to know yet. So, yeah, exactly.
But did she do it while scrolling a phone?
No.
Well, here's the thing, Ron. Some people don't even have a girlfriend.
That's true. Yeah, be grateful, man.
So it's like, let's put this in perspective. Next.
Before we see the next one, I wanna pick up Link's mug. There's nothing in your mug. I'd feed it to you, but there's nothing into it.
I was thirsty.
This is the 10 Years of Mythicality mug. We've got the OG logo on one side. We've got the 10 Years of Mythicality on the other side, celebrating 10 years of this show, Good Mythical Morning, with the throwback color scheme with the orange on the inside, black on.
Travel back in time.
Get it, mythical.com.
Let's hear another. You want back on the pot?
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd say no. I was kind of comfortable. Okay, Stevie, what next?
My
I feel like we're
sister
gifted at this.
can never make up her mind on what she wants to eat. I constantly give her suggestions, but she says, no, I don't want that. It is so frustrating. In the end, I just give up and cook something for myself. And guess what? She ends up eating my food at
Well.
Ada Mythical.
I feel like I need to stay out of this one because I'm on Team Sister, just by virtue of personal practice,
Not cooking.
and not knowing what I want to eat, but always knowing what I don't want to eat.
Yeah. Well, I don't want meat.
I don't
I
say
don't want
eat.
anything with sauce.
I typically
I
say
don't want anything
I don't
creamy.
I don't say. I say I don't want chicken. And I know that rules out a lot.
As long as it's not chicken.
Chicken. There's so much chicken in the world these days. Too much chicken.
This is difficult. I never cooked for my brother, but I do cook for my children and wife at sometimes.
I am thirsty.
I think the thing here is that your sister is clearly. I think you just have to stop consulting. Okay, if this is the way that it ends up happening, you just be like, all right, I'm going to make food and I'm going to make enough for me and my sister.
Maybe you say, hey, I'm making so-and-so, do you want some?
Well, no. She's already proven that she's going to end up eating it anyway.
It's not, do you?
No, you can't.
What do you want to make?
You
don't ask an open-ended question.
You can't ask any questions. You start cooking. Sister smells cooking. Hey, what are you doing? I'm cooking some food for us. Well, what is it?
I think she's Australian, so.
Oi!
What is it?
Sister!
It's food.
It's a blooming onion. What do you think it is? All right,
Or they,
solve that one.
So
can't tell.
you have to take action, and then you can put her in a reactive position, okay? And then eventually she's like, well, I got to give some input to this, okay? Next time ask me, well, I used to do that. And you would say, I don't know, no, I don't want it, and then you would eat it anyway. Huh? I'm going to send you to Tasmania. That's what they do in Australia when you've been bad.
Yeah, where else do you go?
Yeah,
Tasmania.
because it's already a prison colony.
Right. Next.
Tossing dirty socks literally next to the laundry basket. Here's a compilation made a couple years ago. It has not improved at Mandy Dawn.
Well, is this a kid or is this a partner?
It doesn't matter. Anyone with any type of sense
If this is an adult,
can do this.
they should be sent to Tasmania immediately.
Why?
This looks like a Snapchat situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are
They're
these
dated.
Did this person then send these Snapchats to the offender?
I think these were used in a court case.
The 4th,
This
12th,
was
the
definitely presented
17th,
to a jury.
22nd, 23rd, 24th, 26th, 29th, and 31st, all the way up to Halloween. It's like, yeah, this is infuriating.
This is just a 2-month period, and this is what happened? Right on top of some shoes on the 26th of October?
Because you're making somebody else touch your dirty socks an additional time. Well, maybe the argument is you were going to pull them out of maybe it's the same amount of time. So
It's literally right next to the hamper.
you either pull it out of the bag and put it in the put it in the laundry, or you pull it up off the floor. So you're not touching it anymore. So really, what's the impact?
Well, you know what? You know how this problem could be solved? A bigger hamper.
Yeah, this is
If
your
the hamper
problem.
was at least 5 feet across, all those socks would be inside of it.
Or unnest
That's how you solve
your
this problem.
hampers. Like, why are you nesting your hampers?
Maybe just have a hamper floor.
Just you've
There's
got
one little path through it that's not hampered, the rest of it's hampers.
you could immediately have twice as much hamper square footage by unnesting your hampers.
This is your fault.
False. Yes.
You need to go to Tasmania.
Yep.
Want
Next.
another one? OMG, where do I start? My husband and I have been married for 27 years, so there's a lot to work with here. When he calls our dogs, he whistles for them. Our dogs have never been taught to come to a whistle, and sure enough, they don't come. Does that stop him? No. From @tweetleeth.
This is like Link trying to get Jade to come to him.
Yeah, Jade,
Jade! Come here! Jade! Come here!
Yeah,
Jade!
Jade doesn't.
And then he eventually picks her up.
I will herd her. And now she's gotten to a point where if I do that, Jade, come here, Jade. She's not moving, and I take 3 steps towards her. She knows I'm gonna herd her towards me, so she starts coming at that point.
Oh, really?
So she is slowly learning.
But did she ever respond to being called? Like, has she ever successfully responded to being called?
Not without an implied herding. Now Jasper does, and
Jasper will come to you?
yeah, Jasper comes every time I call him. He's very clingy. I think it's rooted in trauma, and I'm taking full advantage of it. In terms of obedience,
Yeah.
he's obedient.
Barbara will, but it's just based on her mood at the time.
This is strange. This is weird. There might be an underlying issue with your husband. I don't know what his problem is, but he needs
But
to see
I
a
think
doctor.
you would know it by now.
He needs to see a doctor. If he's whistling for no reason. It's just-
Maybe he's not whistling to the dogs. Maybe he just happens to whistle when the dogs are nearby.
Yeah, I think you need a third party. You need some sort of
What? You're gonna need to bring
need a
a
doctor.
third person into your
Yeah,
relationship.
no, you need to meet this,
A doctor.
This needs to become a throuple, but the person you add needs to have a PhD.
yeah.
And by PhD, I mean pretty huge.
Get the commemorative GMM 10th anniversary mug now at mythical.com.